kidding me? Ah. Hey everyone, my name's Tegan, and today I'm going to be talking about how to be a model. So first things first, I wanted to tell you the definition of a model, which I got off the internet. A model is a person who has a job of using their body for art or to show fashion items such as clothes or jewelry. So that's kind of like the basic of what a model is. So I take modeling from that first part. A model is a person who has the job of using their body to pose for art. Everyone can be a model. You know, I don't think that you have to be this specific idea of what a model should and should not be. Like, I really do believe that everyone can be a model. So I think it's funny when I look on Facebook and I see like my mom, who posts pictures on Facebook all the time, like selfies and stuff, and the way she takes it is like my absolute favorite because it's different. Like no one really does it like that. Does that make sense? And so in a way, I've never told her this, and I've never really told anybody this, but in a way, I feel like she is a model. And it's because she's portraying her body and her face in an artistic way. And that's what modeling is in my mind. Like, I feel like there's like steps in being a model, you know, like just like how there's ways of like, you know, you have high school football, and then you have college football, and then you have what, the one above that? I don't know anything about football. There's like, what is it called? So in a way, modeling has those levels. So, you know, so when you first start modeling, you're on Instagram and Facebook and you're doing all of this. So that's like high school football. And then college football is when you start getting out there. You know, you start taking professional photos and you start building up your portfolio, and you start getting recognized by people a little bit more, you know? And then the third one, you know, the really big one, whatever that one is in football, in modeling, is like being with an agent, getting signed with agencies. I'm saying that everyone can be a model, but not everyone can be, because you have to be dedicated 100 and like a million percent. Like, what are your first steps that you need to take? So for everyone that I've talked to, and for everyone that's on that kind of that first level of modeling, what I suggest is there are Facebook groups. There's Austin Photographers and Models page on Facebook, and there's also like a San Antonio one. I'm on both of those, but wherever you're located, I know you can find one because they're everywhere. And so what you do is you're gonna get on it and, you know, find some of the good pictures of you that you've taken, selfie and full body or whatnot, and post them on there and say, hey, I'm trying to start out as a model. Is there anyone out there that could help me out? And so people are going to approach you with TFPs, and so that means trade for print. And so what you're doing is you're modeling for them so they can build their portfolio, but you're also getting pictures in return, so you're building your portfolio. So it's like a trade for time sort of thing. And so you're both getting something out of it, and so there's no like money being exchanged either way or whatnot. So you can do that, and that's the first step. And you can find some really nice photographers. And another big thing, when you're doing TFP, listen to me. When you are doing trade for print work, if you don't bring someone with you, I will be very upset with you. Very. Okay, because there are scary people out there and stuff happens. So please bring someone with you. And if you don't have anyone to bring with you, call me, text me. I'm serious though. Message me on social media and whatnot, and I will make it into my schedule if this is really, really what you want to do. So I'm gonna suggest a list of photographers that I've worked with trade for print in the comments below. So if you want to check that out, and you can go and contact them personally and talk to them about it. They may have changed between here and there, and sometimes they only do trade for print once in a while, which is something that you just need to follow them and keep up to date with. I know where it comes from, to not have enough money for things. Like, I know that feeling, and so that's why I want to be able to enlighten the girls that want to become a model but they don't have the funds to pay for photographers, you know, for headshots and body shots and whatnot, for all of that. So trade for print. It's a huge thing. TFP, you'll see it everywhere. It's the first step. And once you start building that up, you're gonna get quite a bit of stuff. And you know, in that, you have to decide what you feel is gonna help you. Show a variety of poses in your work. You definitely need a lot of poses. So I know it's a lot of information, but that is a really big part of starting to build your portfolio, because get as much as you can, trade for print within that, but then at some point you're gonna have to pay. It just happens. And you know, at that point, maybe you might have by then gotten a few paid stuff, a few, like, you know, a couple bucks here and there for some things that you're doing, and so you can pay for it. The biggest thing that I've ever learned in life is everything's an audition, and it really is. Everything. I mean, the things you post on social media to how you act in public, because you never know who's watching. So I would say it's a lot of waiting, but it's a lot of waiting and building up yourself, because you know, you have to build up who you are on the inside as well as your work and who you are on the outside. So I really want to make other people's dreams come true, because you know, my dream is coming true. You know, I didn't think that modeling was what I wanted to do while I was in high school, and then I got out of high school and I was like, modeling, because I wanted to be an actor, and that was what I was going to go to college for and everything like that. And then I decided, no, I want to be a model. And you know, I'm doing it, and this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to keep doing it. And I hope you guys are going to continue on the journey with me. I'm super excited to be doing all of this with all of you, and I love all the support I already have, and this is just my first video of many to come. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this. And you know the deal: like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all my social media platforms. Instagram's the big one, but you know, I'm on that low-key Twitter kind of deal. Not like really, but like I post stuff on there sometimes. I'm trying to get better about it. Facebook too, but I'm on there. But definitely Instagram, and check out my portfolio online too, if you want to kind of see an example of what I'm doing, you know, the ones that I've picked out of like the millions that I've done. So definitely check that all out. I can't wait to post this to YouTube. Ooh.